So Sarah Newton has resigned from government as Minister for the DWP with specific responsibility for people with disabilities. Now, I completely understand why she wants to back away from this omni-shambles of a government with its handling over Brexit. What I cannot understand is why she never resigned before over this government's appalling treatment of people with disabilities. So let's recap. Only after being taken to court did the government finally agree to review the case of 1.6 million people who were receiving PIP because the effects of their mental health had not been fully taken into account. Huge numbers of people that are eligible for support are frequently denied access to the payments they need to survive for many weeks and months, and they have to go through agonising amounts of bureaucracy to get the support they need. Can you imagine such failure being allowed in your job? 21% of people claiming incapacity benefit tried to take their own lives. When the system changed to employment support allowance, that figure shot up massively to 43%. Now, when this issue has been raised in Parliament, Sarah Newton has described it as shameful to draw a link between that rise in suicide and the benefit, because correlation does not imply causation, which is mathematically correct. However, to the vast majority of us, if you think about you are in a situation where you're struggling with your physical or mental health and you need support, and then you are denied that support, so you will not be given any money to feed yourself, to heat your home, or to even keep a roof over your head, do you think that is likely to have an effect on your mental health? I know what I think, and I think it is shameful that our government minister chose to, instead of launch an immediate inquiry into the exact cause so that you could prove what was happening and remedy it straight away, instead she called shame on the people raising the issue. In November, the United Nations issued a scathing report on austerity policies pursued by our government in welfare and social care, in which it described systematic violations of the rights of people with disabilities. The government dismissed that as patronising and offensive. Charities and campaigners said the report was a grim reality check for ministers, but it didn't cause a resignation. The report highlighted how disabled people were bearing the brunt of Tory austerity policies. Austerity bought in because of failures by bankers, and yet bankers were not the ones made to pay. Cameron Malik, the Chief Executive of Disability Rights UK, said, "Any progress made through government initiatives is immediately counterbalanced by a swathe of cuts elsewhere. Help with employment is of little use if people are unable to get to work because their mobility benefits have been taken away."